But yeah, today we're starting what is called the growth series. And this was masterminded by our Oni Joke. So he wanted to have leadership type calls and training calls to help everybody get to the point where they're all leaders and they're all driving to know it the best way that we can. So we're going to have a growth series. So on Tuesday nights, I will be leading these growth series for a while, and I'll be thinking of some really clever, really good talks that we can have that will help your teams. So if you have an idea of something you'd like me to talk about, or an idea that might be good for your team, shoot me an email and let me know and I'll do some research on it, and I'll put a presentation together to help your teams. Okay, so what I'm going to give tonight is I've been asked to give the motivated movement one again. So I'm going to give motivated movement, but next week I'm going to have a new original one. I'm going to have a think on it this week and see what I'm going to throw you next Tuesday. Something about winning, I think, and being victorious. So we'll work on that. But since we've got a few people here, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So what I'm here to talk to you about today is motivated movement, and well, see, there you go. This is an old slide. How to grow your Python signals business faster. It's now TONOIT. So everybody needs to know that it's TONOIT, and I will redo that slide and put Python signals away for good. We have moved on into a better area with TONOIT. So what we want you to focus on is to do your research, decide, be intentional, set your goals, do not change your mind, and do not stop. There's a really good thing to think about is something that I've been kind of working on as well with my own son, who is trying to make some changes in his life because the things that he's doing now are not working for him. So if you're in that same mindset of repeating the same process over and over and over again, you're going to get the same result that you're getting now. So if you're constantly thinking about, I'm going to start tomorrow on trying to decide to run a business, or I'll think about it and maybe to get involved later, or let me think about cryptocurrency and maybe in another couple months I'll get there. Well, time is of the essence with cryptocurrency, guys. You need to do your research on cryptocurrency, and you need to know why you need to be in this now. I've done a recent video last week, and if you haven't gotten it yet, it's about why Bitcoin. And I'm getting ready to do a road show here myself. I know you guys are all on fire in Abuja and other places of the world, but we're getting ready to rock out Australia. And we need to let everybody here know why you need Bitcoin now. It is important. You need to make that decision that you're going to make changes in your life that are going to be for the better, because what you're doing in the past isn't working for you. You need to decide to get in a business that works, one where there's a lot of people already doing it and being successful. With TONOIT, we have no problem showing you the proof. And that ought to be a sign to you as well. The founders are upfront and honest and open. You can research them. We give Marius Landman's bio so that people can just see his actual real bio and what his skill sets are. So they know he's a real person and they know what's going on in TONOIT. So make your mind up, do not change your mind, and do not stop. That's where people, get all flustered and they change their mind. So don't stop. If you run into a little road snag, keep going. So the first one I want to cover is do your research. So when you're trying to sell TONOIT, you need to say to the people that you're talking to is, have a look at our company. Do your research. Is it real? Is it a company real? Yes, we've been in business for a couple of years now. Who are the leaders and the owners? We make it very clear to you who the founders of the company are. But we have a lot of leaders in TONOIT, and each one of you is your own very leader of your own business. So they should know who you are and that you are in this business because you've done your due diligence and you've already done your research. What is the track record of the company? Well, we can show the proof on how many people are making money just since August. Everybody that's gotten in to do the 2x2 who's done it seriously and has been intentional is successful. So look at the track record, look at the testimonies. We have over 500 testimonies, well, 5-star testimonies on Marius Landman and his product and what his team puts out. Look at those testimonies. Look at how many people are actually doubling their portfolios and increasing their cryptocurrency because, you know, because of the report and learning how to farm coins. Our report is really good. We have a great product that everybody wants to learn how to do cryptocurrency. Profiting. Over 1 million reports have been downloaded. This isn't somebody who just decided to write a report yesterday. These reports have been going on and they date far back, years. So there's plenty of reports for people to look at and see the evidence that we've been doing this for a long time. Is the product good and is anyone making profits? Look at the testimonies. Absolutely. We've got more than enough testimony. What is the risk? Well, know the risk. As far as running a business, anybody who has looked at opening a business and running a business should know what the risks are. The biggest risk that you have is $500 USD. I don't know any company, any business that you can get into for $500 or less that's going to give you the kind of increase in residual income that TONOIT does. In all seriousness, most people, if you work this business and take it seriously, most people make that $500 back their first 30 days. A lot of people are doing it in 2 weeks, but most everybody makes it back within 3 months. So therefore, your entire investment that you put into this business is $500, done and dusted. You get that back really, really quick. The first 2 people, which you only really need 2 people to get in to know it, when those 2 people come in, you make $150 back right away. So know what the risks are. There's not great risk, and there's not any other money that you have to come into a company. I mean, what other company do you know that you don't have to keep buying monthly business volume and products over and over and over again? We don't do that. It's a one-time buy-in. That's it. So there's no hidden cost, and that's really great to know about our business, is that there's no hidden cost. There are extra things in the e-store that you can purchase if you want to, but it's solely whether you want to or not. There's only one requirement with our company, is that you have 2 active referrals to cash out. And that's because we don't want to profit off of everybody else doing all the hard work. Everybody needs to do their part. Sustainability. How many people are working the business? Well, we have lots. We've got thousands and thousands already in our business. We've been going on for 2 years now, and it's growing like crazy. You saw how many people were at the Abuja meeting just the other night, just in one evening. I mean, we're growing like leaps and bounds. We've got lots of people in this business globally, all over the world. Is it valuable? Do people want and need the product? Absolutely. Anybody who hasn't been keeping up with the news on cryptocurrency needs to be. In 2019, just last year, cryptocurrency Bitcoin was considered the best performing asset of the entire year. Even Goldman Sachs said that. It well outperformed US tech stocks, which were at about 30 some odd percent, and gold in itself was 21%. Crypto was 300%.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that.
So, I mean, it's incredible how much of an asset it is. There's news articles out now that I can supply to anybody that wants to read them, that just recently I read that they were saying that cryptocurrency was going to be the best performing asset for the next decade, the next 10 years coming. It will be. So people really need to know about cryptocurrency and get involved and start using it in the next 2 years, where you can make these insane gains. So will my time pay off in residual benefits? And to know it, absolutely. Look at the chart. We only go 18 levels. That's all you need to make millions. But for a lot of people, a couple 100,000 will set your life in a different place than it is today. And you can get there very easily with just 2 direct referrals. It's just crazy. So TONOIT is everything. We want you to focus on your business of TONOIT. The key to running the 2x2 people is to give it 30 days and 2 referrals. If you really want to take TONOIT seriously, you have to give it your 100% effort for 30 days. You cannot be in 2 minds. And what I mean by this is, You have to make a decision to come into TONOIT and be firm with your decision and do not change it. Don't say, oh, I'll think about it, and then come in to run your business, and then next week say, oh, it's a little harder than I thought to talk to somebody about this, and give it up. Make up your mind that you can get 2 people before you even get in. And you know you've made up your mind that you're going to make this happen and you're going to do it. Those people who are intentional are seeing over $10,000 in a short period of time. So don't waver off your decision. Be firm when you come in, and don't be in 2 minds. Decide. That's your first thing to do. Also, your other businesses. There are a lot of people in multi-level marketing and other network businesses that they are taking up a lot of their time. I'm going to say this to you. If you want to be successful at TONOIT, you better put everything into it. This means that how much time will you be able to give and meet your goals? Can you give 30 days? What I do when I give my talk to interview people is I tell them, if you can't give me 30 days of your time and focus to get TONOIT off the ground, I need to look at other people. And I don't mean that rudely, but I don't want to waste or really spend my time with you if you're not serious minded to do my business, because I want to work with those 2 people. I'm only going to choose 2, and I'm going to work with the 2 people who are going to work with me and do it 30 days, and they're going to give me 100% effort. There's a lot of people who are in other marketing businesses that are taking away a lot of their time and attention, and this is why their businesses are not successful. If you have 2 or 3 other things that you're doing, and you split your time between these 2 or 3 other things, you're going to do all of them okay, but you're not going to do any one of them exceptionally well. So I can't stress to you that enough. You need to make sure your 2 people will give 30 days focus, get this thing running, and then you don't have to work it anymore. And people need to understand this. This is not a business that you have to keep working over and over and over again. You can if you want to, and the more that you direct referral, the more money you're going to make, and the more successful you're going to be. But it only takes people 2 referrals with serious effort to make this thing run. Family and friends, let them see a change in you. Decide to be happy about the decision to be in TONOIT, because unless you're excited about what TONOIT is offering, you're not going to excite them. So when you're talking about TONOIT, you need to know that it's working and that you're going to make this thing rock. And your family and friends need to see that when you're approaching them. This is vitally important. It's clever marketing. You're building emotional attachment to your company. And when you're emotionally attached because all of a sudden you start seeing commissions in your back office off your first 2 referrals, you will get excited. And other people need to say, hey, this is the real deal. I just made $150 bringing 2 people, and this was the easiest thing I've ever done. And they're going to want to do the same thing. So be a magnet that others want to have, and shine your light on people about TONOIT, and be happy about it. You see all the excitement that's going around in the businesses and at the meetings. It's not fake hype. It's not fake excitement. It's not a selling technique. It's not a sales gimmick or marketing ploy. What it is that people are really seeing commissions, and they're just excited because it's so easy to do. So you need to know that it is the real deal. The next thing I want to talk about is to be intentional. This is the big key to running TONOIT, is to set your goals. Everybody that wants to really get somewhere in life needs to set your goals. You need to go all in, start strong with your intent, and make sure you go after it. You need to stay hungry. Just because you make Rising Star doesn't mean to stop. You need to help your 2 people make Rising Star before you stop. That's the goal that you have to set. You bring your 2 people in, they bring their 2 people in, you're now Rising Star. Now what you need to do is stay hungry, don't stop. Help your 2 people get their 2 people. And when they make Rising Star, they should do the same, and it will take off. So set your goal easily for the first 7 days. Don't be too strict on yourself, but say, hey, I'm going to set my goal for the first 7 days. I'm going to make a list of the people I'm going to contact that I think will be really good at TONOIT and that will take this seriously. So make your list the first 7 days, and make sure you contact 1 person. Now, if that should be your very simple thing, is I'm going to talk to 1 person about TONOIT your first 7 days, you talk to somebody else your second 7 days, and within 30 days, you're going to have your 2 referrals. Even if you go that slow, because a lot of you are working full-time jobs. So you don't have a lot of time, and that's okay. Set your goals that you can live with and make and take this. If that's the best you can do, that's the best you can do. It's okay. Just be intentional and give it your very best for 30 days. Rising Star in 30 days. Get your $100 bonus back. If you make Rising Star in 30 days, you not only have your first 2 people in, you have $150 back, but you get the $100 bonus. Now, half of your subscription is paid as soon as you make Rising Star, more than half, okay? So that is something to get excited and stay excited about. Then set your goal for the next 30 days. Don't be a couch potato for the next 30 days. Don't just drop off the face of the earth. Be there to support. Come to our meetings. Continue to drive and help other people get successful, because what you find in life is that once you reach prosperity, or once you reach where you're in abundance, then you can give back. And that's what we're all here for, is to give back and help others to get to the place where we are. So focus on your 2 referrals, getting them to Rising Star. Follow up and keep them encouraged. If they're struggling, help them out. Everybody will get there. So again, do not change your mind. Life happens. This is the key, that some people happen. Some things happen in life that will make you lose your focus. Life happens. Kids get in trouble. People get sick. People pass away. Things happen. Your car breaks down. You lose your job. You're off budget. Don't lose focus, people. Life happens to everybody. You know, Marius and I even included, you know, we continue to struggle through certain things that happen in our life, but, you know, sometimes this might delay what you're doing and to know it, but try and move forward as soon as possible. You know, most of your families and friends should be there to help support you and pick you up, but even if there's a delay, try not to lose your focus. Take the time you need, because your health is the most important thing, and rest. Family is always first, and it should always be first. To know it will happen when it's supposed to happen for you. But as long as you're intentional and take care of your health and work really hard for 30 days, you should be okay. You know, you've got your other teammates there that will help you along and help you get where you need to be. But then when you get ready and you've gone through your period that you may have a setback, get going again, and then you pay it forward and help whenever you're down, when somebody else in your team is down and out. So bad habits, lose them. Don't be lazy. There's a lot of people I know that are lazy, and I'm sorry, but I used to be one of them, and I'm not lazy anymore. You have to make the choice. It's all about choices. There's like hundreds of little choices that you make during the day. You know, you have to choose, do I get up in the morning? Do I hit my snooze on my alarm? Am I going to get dressed for success today, or am I just going to be wearing my blue jeans and my t-shirt and getting by? There's like hundreds and hundreds of little decisions that you have to make during the day, but one of them needs to go away, and that's laziness. If you want to make something of yourself and you want to be successful, you will do everything that it takes to get there. And that means get up in the morning, get yourself going, get rid of the negative thoughts and the things that are going through your head of somebody saying, well, you know, you don't know how to talk to people, or, you know, you struggle, you know, getting people together and talking to people. Don't let your mind play a trick on you. I don't even like to do videos. I don't, you know, talking to people isn't my, you know, great thing. I like to meet people and talk to them one-on-one, but talking to a big group of people, you know, some people are really good at it. I just think I'm okay. But, you know, if it's required of me to do my job, I'm doing it. You know, I've learned how to come out of my comfort zone and reach out there and start doing some videos, start talking to people. There's lots of ways to make money, people, you know, on YouTube. Make some YouTube videos and help some people along. Bitcoin non-believers, they're going to try and shut you down. There are so many people out there that don't know about Bitcoin and they don't believe in it. But you need to be prepared and be able to explain to them why Bitcoin is good.
Thank you, office. You know,
okay.
That place.
So hold on, I just muted somebody. So you need to be able to tell people about Bitcoin and why it's successful. I've done my research, you do yours. I can send people some information if they're struggling through teaching people about Bitcoin. it's real easy. There's news articles all over the place that scream, better get into Bitcoin. Don't let people steal your joy. You know, you're happy, you're on a success road. If they don't understand Bitcoin, if they think that you are in a company that has to do with virtual currency and they're not going to get involved in it, don't let them steal your joy. You know why you're in it. Do your research before you ever get in to know it and know that it's going to work for you. Okay. Motivation. See the goals completed already. See yourself already at Rising Star. If when you reach Rising Star, put your next goal out there. See your 2 people as Rising Stars. Now you've got 2 Rising Stars in your business. Then see yourself as a $10,000 a month person, getting that income, and what it's going to be like when you can stay at home and spend more time with your family. Get your goals to the next level and keep promoting them to the next level, and don't take your sights off of it. Smile, be happy, and stay energized. That's what we do. You know, life's going to always throw those curveballs at you, but you just pick up and you keep going. You know, tomorrow's another day. If you had a bad day, if things didn't go right today, tomorrow's going to be different. You know, don't think that the whole world's over with. You know, just pick up, be happy, and energized. Why? Why are you working hard? Know the answer to that question. Why are you working hard? What goals do you want to accomplish? I have them by my computer. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly who I'm going to help. I've got my list going of what I'm going to do with my money and why I'm still working. Okay. I know that there's a lot of people that need to know about cryptocurrency. I'm at a place now, I'm very blessed that I've gotten to abundance, but it's only happened in the last 3 years, guys, and it's all because of crypto. If I can get there, you can get there. I'm not anything overly exceptional that tells me that I'm doing anything exceptional to get there, other than I'm working really hard. And I'm still working really hard today, because I know that all the people that I'm ready, that need to get to where I am, are not there yet. When they are, then we'll all retire together and we'll be happy. So stay positive and speak words out, because words are actioned in the air. If you say, I can't do this, then you're not going to do it. Your mind actually believes the words that it says. So change the way you say words, because your words will action what your brain believes. So if you say, I really wished I didn't have to go to work on Mondays, your body is going to, your brain is going to say, hey, I'm going to make you sick on Monday because you don't want to go to work. Your body is, your mind is going to actually protect your body. And so you need to be thinking, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to be financially debt free. You don't have to be a millionaire to be debt free. You just have to be free. And I'm going to get to where I can afford a house. I'm going to get to where I can buy a new car. I'm going to get there, and I'm not going to worry about having to where my next, money's coming from to pay my bills. You need to speak those words out and say, I can do this. And believe in yourself. That is a key to believing in yourself, and have faith in yourself that you can be there. You are not any different from me. You are the same. We're both human beings on this planet. And if I can do it, you can do it. It just takes hard work. Get rid of the laziness, guys. Make a decision and be positive. Do you have 7 Bitcoins yet? Okay. If you don't stop. Make your goal 7 Bitcoins. That's what TONOIT wants you to have. If you have 7 Bitcoins, when those things go to $100,000, you're going to be pretty good. When they go to $1 million, you're going to be a multi-millionaire. Work on it. You have to start somewhere. I'm here to tell you that I've got a lady that I've worked with, and I've trained her on how to do some trading, and she has cerebral palsy, and she's in a wheelchair, and she has struggles to use her arm, and she actually has a speech impediment. But you know what? She's extremely intelligent, and she is a joy to be around. And this woman is trading. Now, she didn't have a lot of money to trade with, but she started out with $9, and today her portfolio is over 100 in the last couple months. Because what happens is you have to start somewhere. Just because you only have $10 to trade with doesn't mean you can't trade that and turn that into 20. That you can't farm for coins. You need to learn how to use the reports and trade so that you can farm coins and increase 1 coin to 2 coins. Okay, no matter what that coin is. Let's just say if you bought a Litecoin for $50 and you turned that into 2 Litecoins simply by farming. You don't have to have a lot of money. You just have to use that Bitcoin and learn how to buy and sell to turn it into more coins. So use the reports, be on the webinars, and understand how to trade cryptocurrency. Get yourself 7 Bitcoin. In order to do that, you have to start with 1. Okay, so set your goal lower. Set your goal as 1/10 of a Bitcoin. That was your first goal. Then move to 2/10, then move to half a Bitcoin, then move to 1 Bitcoin. And before you know it, 1 Bitcoin will turn into 2 Bitcoins. You will eventually have that 7 Bitcoins if you don't lose focus off of it. So this is all I want to tell you is don't stop. You know, TONOIT is the answer that you're looking for as far as coming to a company that gives you the potential and everybody the same potential. I mean, this is one thing that I want to express to you guys when you're looking at other network marketing businesses to get involved in. Okay, what do a lot of them do? A lot of them are positioning you in the back office where you're underneath somebody and yet you're at the bottom of the bucket. Okay, I don't know how many of you have been in them, but I've been in a lot of them in my lifetime. And it's kind of like, well, okay, well, now I'm at the bottom and I got to build my own business and it takes a lot of effort. Well, the way our binary system works out is it doesn't matter where you end up and who you're under. Everybody has the same opportunity. Everybody starts from that position. You are the head, the start of your business, and you work those 2 business people. Okay, you only need 2. So if you guys have not seen TONOIT in the presentation that we're offering, we give it on Wednesdays, 2 every Wednesday. We give it Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock Brisbane time, and we give it again at this time, 6 o'clock at night, my time as well. We also have dashboard training every Wednesday. So we actually do all of the presentations for you. You don't even have to give one. Just send your contacts to Wednesday night's presentation. They're on your dashboard. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. So there's just a lot of free things going on. I highly encourage you to participate in the 2 Bitcoin giveaway that we have going on now. It's insane. They're giving away 2 Bitcoin, and you have between now and the end of February to get in that. And there's not a lot of people that I think are going to make it. There's a lot of people that have 3 and 4 people in, but they haven't hit that 5th mark. If you can sell 5 positions between January 1st and the end of this month, you will get a piece of one of those Bitcoins. It's guaranteed. However many people sell 5, they will get a piece of that Bitcoin. If only 1 person does it, they get the whole Bitcoin. That's 10 grand. That's a lot of money. I mean, it's like if 2 people do it, they each get half a Bitcoin. So if all I can do is encourage you that if you have the ability to get 5 in between now and the end of the month, you will get extra money back. It will definitely pay you to do that. The other Bitcoin is for anybody that comes in new and brings in 2 people. Who does the 2 people? Then they go into a drawing for the other Bitcoin, and they will split that with whoever sponsored them. So with that being said, I just want to encourage everybody to get going and to know it. It is the real deal. There are people, and we'll show you that on Wednesday. If you haven't seen the presentation for 2x2, we do show how much money people are making, and we take the names and the email addresses off, but I take a snapshot of the back office, and we do show you that people are actually making tens of thousands of dollars since August with just a few referrals. So let's go. Is there any questions? Have I motivated you? Are you guys all going to get with the program? Let's go, chop chop. We're driving it over here in Australia. So if you have anybody over here in Australia that wants to come to one of our coffee meetings, we're getting ready to start those up. And we're doing Bitcoin awareness here. We're really, really going. USA is going. They're struggling a little bit. But you guys in South Africa that are on the call, you guys, you're rocking it. You got the world at your feet right now because you got banks on board. You've got people in crypto. It's very widely accepted there, as well as Australia. USA struggles. That's okay, but we are working with USA. But we now have Ireland on board. We've got Germany on board. We have 2 presentations in Asia now. So for those of you, we have the Chinese slides in traditional and simplified. So if you know anybody that's in Taiwan, you can give them the presentation now. So come see us on Wednesday. This concludes our little growth series tonight, and I hope you guys are all motivated to get out there and get your 2 people. Be intentional for 30 days. This is what we need you to do, and we'll show you why tomorrow. So if you want to come to the TONOIT presentation tomorrow, I hope to see you all there with your new prospects. Have a great evening or a great day, whichever it is. See you later. See you next week.
Hello, Wendy.
Hey.
Hello, Wendy.
Hey, yeah. You want to talk,
Yeah,
Benson?
my hand is up. Yeah, good morning, Wendy. Thank you so much for a great presentation. Honestly, if we could, everybody, the team could apply this information, definitely we'll move with speed. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, you'll move with speed. And it's just, yeah. I think this is the biggest thing that we have. The biggest hurdle is that people are in 2 minds, whether they're going to get in or not. Once they do come in, they are lagging because they're not intentional. They do not give it their best 30 days. Give it 30 days and you will see the returns of it. Okay?
Lack of focus. Yeah.
Lack of focus.
Actually,
don't do it.
Yes. I actually have a question, but it's actually abstract from your presentation, if you don't mind.
What do you want? I'm sorry?
I actually have a question, but it's abstract from your presentation. Should I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm here. You got me. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Actually, the signals we receive, can it be useful for day trading?
You can use the signals for day trading. No. Okay. The reason is, and that's okay. I have no problem answering this. On the reports, Marius gives you the reports, and these reports are used for swing trading. Now, swing trading is for long-term investing and for learning how to farm coins, okay? We teach you how to farm coins. If you guys do not know how to farm coins, go to your back office and you will see in the e-store a free video. It's 15 minutes long, and it teaches you what it is to farm coins. Now you be on the webinar on Friday, and Marius will go over the reports with you, and he will tell you the top 5 coins that you should be in. I wouldn't recommend being in any more, but there's a top 40 crypto report. If you're off into your portfolio and you want to have a lot of these little coins, you're welcome to do so. But stick with just a few top traders of your choice that you can farm coins with. If you want to make the most money in cryptocurrency, you will learn how to farm coins. Most of your money should be in swing trading and long-term investing and holding on to it for the long haul. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you that I am a scalp trader, but I also know a lot of people that do day trading. And if they use the report for day trading, it doesn't work. I'm just going to tell you, they're wanting something. What it is it's like fast food. There's a big difference in getting a fast food hamburger and getting a hamburger that is cooked on the grill at home. Okay. And that's what I'm going to, do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is use the report for swing trading. Yes, and you need 80% of your money should be swing trading because that's where you're going to make your biggest gains. And hold on to it. If nothing else, if you don't do anything else, just buy and hold and wait till it skyrockets later if you don't have time. But if you want to day trade, there's nothing wrong with day trading. It's just only use a small percentage of your money for day trading. If you want to scalp trade, like what I do, I use a small percentage of my money. I'm going to tell you 80% of my money is with Marius, and we're swing trading because that's where we made all our money. You don't have to watch the markets every single day. You just need to learn how to farm coins, buying as close as you can to the highs and the lows without being greedy. I think a lot of the people are trying to hit the very top high and the very low, and you miss out. If you put your buy-in too low, you'll miss out because the price turns around and goes up and you've missed the money. So don't be greedy. Don't be greedy and you'll get there. Okay? But learn cryptocurrency, and it is very, very important that you get involved and use our product. And there are a lot of people that actually come into TONOIT and they really just don't really want to work the business. They're customers. They love the product and they want to learn crypto. And it's okay to have customers in your business. But for those people who want to see the insane gains and the residual income, it takes 2 people. That's it. Does that help answer?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Wendy. Please, how soon are we having the recorded video?
Maybe within the hour, as soon as I upload it. It's slow uploading, but I'll give it to you guys. And I will, somebody else asked me in the chat for those new news articles. I'll put them, where do you want me to put the news articles? On the TONOIT website? You guys have a TONOIT website where you want me to do them? Or hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them right now. How's that? I'm going to put it in the recording. I'm smarter than the average bear. Hold on. Hang on. And I'm going to share this slide right here that I did. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. And you guys can take a snapshot of it if you want to. See, I'm going to blow this up here, but it'll be on the recording for you. So this is a presentation that I actually give to people here in Australia on Bitcoin news of the day. Okay, this article, the first article is where Bitcoin is 2019's best performing asset. You want to read about it? It's there. Okay, it outperformed tech stocks and gold last year. And there's another new article out that I just saw yesterday where it's predicted to be the best performing asset for the next 10 years. So Bitcoin price is predicted, now don't take this to heart now, but Bitcoin price is supposed to reach 400,000 after the halving. You need to read up on the Bitcoin halving. If you haven't already done that, know what the halving is about. It happens in May, at the end of May. Now this is not a guarantee that Bitcoin's going to go up to 400,000. Don't get me wrong there. But what it does say is that in history, every time Bitcoin halved, the price went up. Just one more reason to get Bitcoin now. The next link that you see here is the $10 million Bitcoin endgame. That's an hour video if you want to watch it, but it talks to you about millennials and it talks to you about why they believe that Bitcoin will be $10 million. Okay, a Bitcoin. For people who are new to crypto and they don't believe that it's real, what you need to do is, hold on, somebody's, okay. With Google, everybody's got a computer. Go to Google and say, type in there, how can I spend my Bitcoin or Litecoin? And you can see all the companies that now accept Bitcoin and Litecoin and how many there are that you don't know about. That you can actually buy travel with Bitcoin. You can buy hotel stays with Bitcoin. You can do lots of things with Bitcoin and use it. So people who don't think it's usable, you need to Google how to spend your Bitcoin and Litecoin. In Australia, this is what I teach here, is there's over 1,300 news agencies. These are like little 7-Eleven and convenience stores all over Australia. And every single one of them have what's called a blue chip digital payment machine. You can buy your Bitcoin in every single one of these places. Majority of central banks are now working on digital currencies. You need to know this. It's not going away. Everybody is working on digital currencies right now. So with that, I'll stop sharing there. But those links will help you. And if you Google Bitcoin news, you'll keep up with the latest stuff on Bitcoin news because it'll help you when you're talking to people about Bitcoin and why they need to get in Bitcoin. Okay, it's insane that people don't even know Bitcoin is out there. You wouldn't be surprised about how many people here in Australia I talk to and they don't even know what Bitcoin is. I'm like, where have you been? Your head's in a bag. But I guess that's because I work around Bitcoin all the time and all my businesses are around Bitcoin and I trade Bitcoin and I'm working with traders all over globally with Bitcoin that it's just second nature to me. But when I run across somebody who's never even heard of Bitcoin, I just think that's a little crazy. But there's a lot to do to get people to know it, because to know it is everything. And you guys need to know that. To know it is everything. Get involved in cryptocurrency and get as much as you can. That's my advice to you. It's not financial advice, but it got me where I am today. I'm a firm believer in cryptocurrency, and anybody that tells me it's a bubble and it's going away, I just laugh at them. I just laugh at them. It can go away tomorrow and I just be happy. but it's not. It's not. Adoption is going to take place. Make your money in the next 2 years, guys. Okay. So I'll end that because I know a lot of you guys have to go, and I will upload this video as soon as I possibly can to the link. Okay, and we'll maybe put it in the back office. I'll see if I can do that for you. Okay, on to more growth series, but let's get going. You got 30 days. Let's show me what you guys can do in 30 days.